Okay, I am gonna have to take my butt to bed soon because it's almost midnight and I've been up since 6 a.m. and I gotta get up at 5 a.m. tomorrow. But I wanted to just continue back on to the readings that I was doing with Princess Diana. So I wanted to ask really quickly how Kate and William are feeling towards Harry and Meghan, and just, you know, what the overall like relationship is there. And then I think this is gonna turn into quite a few videos because there's so many players like in all of this. But you know, I just really wanted to like know what was going on. So please tell me, how does Prince William and Kate Middleton feel about Harry and Meghan, the current relationship, what is going on there? Thank you, Spirit, for joining us. We do not ask any malicious intent, only positivity and understanding. Thank you for joining us, Spirit. Answering all the questions that we have in regards to them. Thank you. And the reason this has been sitting on me so much too, because, you know, when they did the whole, what everybody's calling Megxit, you know, but blaming Meghan for everything. I obviously, because I am a fan of the royal family, Diana and Harry. They always were my favorites, you know, and so. But the thing that I noticed was all these channels cropping up to only tear Meghan apart. And unfortunately, you know, most of them were white people. So I felt like there was a lot of prejudice against there. But also, I've seen some tarot readers pop up who are sitting there literally doing readings every single day on every movement that they make. And let me tell you, none of them have been right so far. And the stuff that they are saying, because I watched like 2 of them just to see like, what are you even saying about her? I don't know how anybody that was even remotely connected to Spirit would get any of the information that I saw these people saying. Well, it was one person in particular, but there were several readers doing it. But one of them was like overly like obsessed with, you know, tearing her apart. And it's like, okay, nobody's spouting off that she's a perfect person. However, she's not this evil, devilish monster either that they're creating her to be. And it's like, just if you don't like somebody, stop paying attention to what they do. Like, I've decided that I just no longer want to support Tasha and Storm, and I'm not watching their videos or supporting them. It's that easy, you know? Like, and I'm not really probably ever going to talk about them anymore either unless something huge happens. But it's like, for example, Jeffree Star. I'm never going to go watch any of his videos. I don't like him. So why are you so obsessed with these people? You don't like them, leave. Leave them alone. And that's the other thing, too. A truly spiritual person would not continue to be so obsessively like, oh my God, I have to know every movement of Meghan Markle and do a reading on it, because you would know that that just perpetuates negative energy in your own life. And who wants that? So, okay. So this is Harry and Meghan's feelings, not Harry and Meghan, but Kate and William's feelings and perception towards Harry and Meghan. Felt like it's like the worst, like during eclipse and retrogrades. I swear to God, I just like mix up my words so much. And last week I was like, towards the end of the week, I was like, why do I keep saying things wrong? Why do I keep saying things wrong? Why do I keep dropping things? And then I was like, oh yeah, eclipse. So, Knight of Coins and 3 of Swords. they felt like Meghan came into this whole situation with an agenda, which was to benefit herself. So there was never really any real trust from the get-go as far as either one of them was concerned as to this relationship and this, you know, whole situation. Now with this Three of Wands and this Three of Swords, again, you know, the Three of Swords came up twice, the Page of Coins, they literally feel like they don't have any other option but to sit back and just wait and basically let things play out and let Harry see that he's being, you know, mistreated, used, whatever you want to call it. They don't really give Harry a lot of credit for actually, like, they feel like he blindsided himself, didn't listen to anybody's warnings, just did what he want. And I think that, you know, has Harry had a tendency to maybe do impulsive things in the past? Yes. So they, as a whole, and this is what Spirit's saying, like this whole family, they never let Harry grow up. If you understand what I mean. It's like he grew up, but in their heads, they're like, you are this little boy who's gonna go jump off the top of the table, and mom and dad and your brother always have to be like constantly hovering over you because you might get yourself hurt or run out into traffic or something. Meanwhile, you know, he's like, hello, like I'm literally like a 36-year-old man. Like I can make my own decisions. I could choose who to get married to. Like I knew what I was doing. I didn't just go, oh, she's pretty, I'm gonna marry her. Like, you know, but that's the way that they're looking at it. They think that Harry was being naive and that he has blindsided himself in this situation. Like you walked into this not seeing the true picture and not having all the information, and you were acting on emotions. And so they feel that with this Death card and this Ten of Swords, that he's basically like put himself in a really bad situation that's only going to end up in disaster and heartbreak for him. So their bottom of the deck energy is the Sun, the Tower, and the World. They feel like once, like basically in their heads, this is in their perception, okay, that once the basic SHIT hits the fan, that then Harry's gonna be sitting here with egg all over his face and forced to like crawl back on his knees, and then it's like, okay, come back home, we love you, we'll take care of you. So they feel like with this Wheel card and this Strength and this Palace of Wands, that they're not going to be able to truly 100% rebuild their relationship with him as long as Meghan is still in the picture. So they're taking like a watch and wait and see like attitude towards it. That's not very nice. Oh, Spirit, how does Harry feel towards Kate and William? Spirit, how does Harry feel about Kate and William? So suffice to say that YouTube may not be the best place to find out like actual like non-biased like information in regards to Harry and Meghan. He feels like he feels like they actually he feels like they tried so hard to push him in a direction that he didn't want to be going in. Like, Kate was trying to give him all this advice especially in regards to like the kind of woman that she saw him with, or the kind of woman that she wanted him to be with. But Harry's his own guy, right? He's not gonna just be like, oh, so you think I should date somebody like your friend so-and-so? Sure, cool, I'll do that. Like, he's gonna be like, no, like, I understand where you're coming from, but at the end of the day, like, if I like somebody, I like somebody, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna just, you know, give up on that because you are telling me, you know, be careful, or, oh, you should find somebody who's already in the, you know, aristocratic or British or this or that because it's easier. Like, no, I'm following my heart. I'm doing what I feel is best for me. And the thing is, too, like, with this Four of Cups and this Five of Wands, like, Harry feels like, I'm not even going to be the king anyway, so what would it even matter, like, if I go, like, do what I want? You know? And he feels like they don't give him that credit. Like, once again, it's like, oh, like, you guys think I'm a little kid and you beat up all over me, trying to make me do what everybody else wants, and you don't give me the credit that I am my own person and I am a grown adult at this point. I know what I am doing. With this King of Wands behind this Tower and this Sun card, he actually, you guys, feels like some of the stuff that happened during that, like, we're taking everything away from you, basically, you know, and we're going to leave you with crumbs, and then a year from now, if you've pissed us off enough in that year, we're going to take every last little thing that we can away. He has been told that William played a big part in that. So even though he was with this Nine of Wands trying to fix their relationship, when this truth stuff comes out, or at least what, you know, he's being told, it's like, you literally caused me a Tower moment within our own family. And it's talking about other stuff, too, that he's been told that William was saying to other people behind the scenes for a while. So that's, you know, one of the multitude of things that has contributed to this falling out. Depending on the day, things are great or they're not. You know, like, one day we're fighting with each other and we can't come to, you know, an agreement on anything, and everything is weird and strained between us. And then the next time that we talk, like, it's like, I miss you, you're my brother, I love you. Like, oh my God, remember that time that we went with Mom and we got ice cream at that one place, and like, you laughed so hard, like a sprinkle flew out of your nose or something? Like, and then again, you know, the day after that, it's like, well, somebody told me that you were talking shit about me, so I don't know how I feel about you today. So there's just a lot of, like, trying really hard to get on the same page. They're not talking, but it's like William and Kate are sort of looking at this like this was a disaster from the get-go, and it's just going to continue to be a disaster until it's such a disaster that you can't handle anymore and you have to walk away. And we'll be here for you when that happens, you know, whereas Harry's like, give me enough credit that I can make my own choices and that maybe sometimes I will make the right decision. So until they, you know, can get past this, because I think it's just right now, everything is still so new. Even when they see each other next time, everything's still so new. So I think it's going to depend on that next meeting, what takes place there as to how good their relationship is going to be going forwards, because it feels very dependent on the energy of the moment and everything else that is happening around it. So anyways, guys, I'm going to cut that one off right here. I love you all so much, and I will see you again soon. Bye.